So I have been living here in Réunion Island for a couple of months now, and as beautiful as this island is, the cost of living is something which really surprised me, and I find it really interesting coming from Dubai. So in this video, I will break it all down in 5 categories: rent and housing, groceries, transportation, internet and phone bills, eating and going out. By the way, this video is only for 3 types of people. If you want to visit as a tourist, if you're planning to move here, and third, it's for people who are curious to find out how much does it cost to live on such an isolated French/European territory. Please let me know down in the comments in which category you fall in, and also mention how much do you think it costs per month to live here. And towards the end, when I calculate the entire monthly cost of living, we can compare it with your guesses. Now, if you all don't know what and where Réunion Island is, it's basically a French department or a French overseas territory in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It is kind of sandwiched between Mauritius on the east and Madagascar on the west. It is also the richest island in the entire Indian Ocean. Yeah, that's something. By the way, I have traveled all across the island, so if you want to see the beauty of this absolutely breathtaking place, you can check out this video after you're done here. I'll link it at the end screen of this video and in the description as well. Now moving on, let's talk about the first and the biggest monthly expense, your rent. So here in Saint-Denis, which is the capital of this island and where I stay, the rents are somewhat higher, especially if you want to live in the city center. For 1 bedroom, you're looking to pay somewhere around 1,000 euros or more. And as you move further away from the city center, the rents basically they get lower, and you can find a decently sized 1 bedroom plus living room and kitchen apartment for 700 to 800 euros. Now, if you're looking to buy an apartment in the city center of Saint-Denis, it is going to cost you around 140,000 euros for a 1 bedroom apartment. And as you move away from the city center, you can find a good 1 BHK apartment for a little over 100,000 euros. Now, if I compare these prices against Dubai, it is easily 50% cheaper here. But I can't say the same for a lot of other things. Now moving on to groceries. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. Groceries are really expensive on this island. At least twice or thrice more expensive than Dubai. I will attach some grocery bills so you can have an idea of how much things cost here. For example, 1 liter milk costs 4.20 euros here, but in Dubai I could buy a pack of 4-liter milk around that price. A half kg chicken breast here cost 8.63 euros. In Dubai I could get 1 kilo of chicken with some money to spare. So you get the idea, things are quite expensive here, and for one person you are looking to spend on an average 250 euros per month. Although it really depends person to person. Transportation. Okay, this is extremely important to know. Réunion Island doesn't have a very robust public transport, and to add to that, things are quite spread out. So you do need a car if you want to have the freedom of moving at your own pace. You have many options to rent a car, and if you're moving down here, of course, you can go ahead and buy a car as well, although car prices tend to be more expensive here as compared to the mainland France. Talking about petrol, it is €1.57 per liter here, which is surprisingly lower than Paris, but of course twice more expensive as Dubai. We will come back and calculate everything and how much it will cost monthly in a minute, but first let's talk about your internet and phone bills. The internet is insanely fast on this island. For home Wi-Fi, you're looking to pay around 50 to 60 euros per month, and you can get over 1 Gbps of speeds. Moving on to your mobile plans, you can expect to pay around 35 to 45 euros for a decent to good plan. Now coming to our fifth and last point, eating and going out in Réunion Island. It's slightly more affordable as compared to Paris or Dubai. You can have a meal in 20 to 25 euros. By no means it is cheap, but still alright, considering most of the things arrive here on a ship. Although I find McDonald's quite a bit more expensive here, and I have heard in Europe in general it is more expensive because they use better and healthier ingredients. I don't know if that's true or not. If you guys know anything about it, please share it with the class. Let us know in the comments below. Alright, with that out of the way, now let's quickly calculate how much you're looking to spend here per month. First is going to be your housing. I'll put 800 euros. That's how much you will be spending for a 1-bedroom apartment a bit further from the city center. And your water and electricity bill, it is going to be somewhere around 100 euros at least. So that makes the total 900 euros for housing. Moving on to your groceries, I'd say if you want to eat good and healthy meals, you will be spending around 250 to 300 euros per month. Let's take 250 euros for groceries for a single person. Coming to transportation, it totally depends on you. If you want to use the public transport, which only offers buses, you can have a monthly pass and pay around 35 euros for that. And if you're taking a car, then I'd say you'll be paying around 250 euros for petrol per month. Again, completely depends on how much you will be driving. So I'd take 250 euros for transportation. Now, coming to internet and phone bills, you can have a good plan going on in around 85 euros for your home Wi-Fi and your mobile plan. Now, eating and going out. If you do that once or twice a week, you are looking to spend somewhere around 200 euros for that. Now, there are some insurances that you have to take and of course pay as well. So here you have to take housing insurance. It's mandatory, even if you're living on rent. You may already know that if you're coming from France, but in Dubai, we don't have that. So this is new to me. Your insurance for 1-bedroom apartment, it's going to be somewhere around 25 euros per month or 300 euros yearly. And your car insurance depends on which car you're driving, but I would say on an average 50 euros. So total, your insurances will cost you 75 euros per month. And I would also add 200 euros for miscellaneous expenses, like you do some shopping or petrol prices go up, higher consumption of electricity due to summer months. I mean, there are so many variables. So 200 euros seems like a good amount. So your total monthly expense comes out to be 1,960 euros. So this is how much you will be spending here in a month if you keep your lifestyle somewhat modest. Now, if you're taking a car loan, then for a new small car, you can expect to pay around 500 euros per month for 5 years. Now, this entire calculation I did just to give you a general idea of how much it can cost to live here. You will for sure be spending more or even less depending upon your situation. So, what do you guys think about the cost of living here in Réunion Island? Do you think it's a lot or it's what you thought it's gonna be? Again, let me know in the comments below, and it would mean a lot if you could hit that like button while you're down there. It truly helps a lot. And you should subscribe as well if you want to watch more videos from Réunion Island or from Dubai. Anyways, I will see you down in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.